Hey folks, hello and welcome to the Divi Machine video documentation. My name is Roby and today I'll be showing you a few more of the modules included with the Divi Machine plugin. We're going to look at the post meta, post title, thumbnail, gallery slider, and the ACF item modules. Now, you'll find other great resources on Divi Machine on our documentation site at help.diviengine.com, which will also be linked in the description of this video. If you get stuck with more complex challenges, definitely feel free to reach out to our amazing support team and they'll be sure to help you find a solution. Now also, before we get started, let's make sure that we're updated to the latest versions of Divi Machine, the Divi theme, and WordPress. And now with all of that sorted out, let's get right into it. So far, I've created a post type, some custom fields related to that post type, as well as a post. Now we'll be using a search post module to make a page where my customers can search for the cars on my website. Now I want to make a single page template that will be assigned to all posts in the cars post type. I'll be using a post meta, post title, thumbnail, gallery slider, and advanced custom fields item modules to build out this template, which will be assigned to each car, so that when somebody searches my site for the different cars, the template will pop up with all the relevant information for the car. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so to get right into it, we're going to go to Divi and then the theme builder. Once on this page, we're going to hit the create template button, and then we're going to want to select the post type that we want to create this new single post template for. For our car listing website, we're going to choose the cars post type. You might have houses or office furniture, whatever you find relevant to the site you might be developing, but for this example, we're going to stick to cars. I'm then going to choose to build a custom body and build a Divi section with a 2-column row. So when we get in here, we're going to select the section and the 2-column row. Before I go through each of the modules, I need to mention that not every module works on every type of page. So definitely please check out the documentation at help.diviengine.com to just double check which module goes with which page. Okay, so the first module that we're going to look at is the post meta module right here up on the screen. Now the meta module allows me to add the various data elements associated with this post type. So when you get into the settings here, you've got the option to add a new meta item. Let's click on that button. And then here you'll see the main options. Here it wants you to choose the meta item. So we're going to select categories here for this example. And then of course we need to select the post type this is associated with. So we're going to select cars again. We want to make sure that the label is shown. So just make sure that this is switched to on and that it says category there and then that it links the items. Now we wanted to display a cool icon, so I'm gonna go and select this one that kind of looks like a bullseye here. And heading to the design tab, we want to give this icon a black color. And then the text for that category, we're gonna make it this mustard yellow color. And yeah, that's it. And this gives you kind of an example of what that might look like. Okay, so next up we've got the post title module here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. This allows you to display the title to the post, so whatever you name that car or whatever it might be. Going into the settings here, basically it lets you decide, do you want H1 tag associated with it? Do you want it to link to a single product page? This gives you a few different options, and of course all the styling options you'll find in all the Divi Machine and Divi modules. So pretty easy stuff for you to just be more descriptive about what pages people are looking at. Okay, so the thumbnail module allows you to display image for the post that we are looking at. Now, some of the settings to note in here is the thumbnail image size. You can play around with that. And then again, you can play with the linking to the single product page here if they click on the image or whatnot. And again, all the styling options are available in here as you would find in other Divi modules. Okay, now the gallery slider module does some other cool stuff, which is just basically displaying all the images associated with the post that we're viewing. Now, the settings to note here is that you can select the gallery layout, and we're going the slider here. And it's actually going to dive into the ACF gallery type and group names and stuff like that. So you want to select the appropriate selections here For the gallery type, we're going to go group field with image fields inside. And then for ACF group name, we'll select that gallery cars field that we created before. Going down a little bit further, we want to make sure that we include the featured image in the gallery and also enable the lightbox. When we get into the slider settings specifically, we're going to set the slider style to horizontal slider. We want it to show up to 5 slides, and that's kind of the default here. And only scroll 1 slide at a time, and then infinite scrolling is a bonus, so we'll keep that in there. Okay, so the ACF item module allows you to add any of those custom fields that we created in the earlier steps in this tutorial series. Just be aware that you can only add 1 custom field item per module. So if you wanted to add 2 or 3 or 4 different custom fields, you're going to have to add an ACF item module for each of those. Let's quickly get in and take a look at one of these. And adding the module here, we're going to go ahead and make the repeated custom label car make. We're going to select the ACF name as make cars because we created that earlier. We want to make the HTML tag a p paragraph tag, and we want to make sure we display the label here. Now, we're not going to put a text before, but we'll put a label separator of a colon. And yeah, I think that should be it. But just be aware of the different design settings you've got here. You can do a lot of other cool stuff. And, you can make each field even look differently. So yeah, that is the ACF item module. And that is it, folks. I really hope this video helped you better understand Divi Machine and some of its modules, the post meta, the post title, thumbnail, gallery slider, and ACF item modules. And again, if this video did not cover exactly what you were looking for, definitely check out our documentation at help.diviengine.com for more text and videos which will help you better master Divi Machine. As always, definitely contact our incredible support team with more complex challenges that might come up, and they will do their best to help you out. And with that, this is Roby from the Divi Engine team. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.